How's it going, everybody? Wayne here. It's time to go video game hunting again. This time we're gonna go video game hunting in Taiwan. So out of all the countries to go game hunting in, why did I choose Taiwan? Well, a few months ago, my buddy John Bogley was out game hunting in Japan, and he stumbled off a complete in-box N64 that didn't match the rest of the N64s we normally see complete in box. And sure enough, he had a Taiwan variant. But here it is, the Taiwan clear black N64. And what's different about it, you can see right here on the bottom, is not written in Japanese like a normal complete in box Japanese N64. A normal Japanese N64 is clearly written in Japanese on the bottom. Another difference between the two is the Japanese N64 only has a region code of JPN, you can see right there. But the Taiwan version N64 has the region codes JPN and ROC, Republic of China. You know I love my region codes. So that got me thinking, what else is in Taiwan? And I decided to go game hunting there. So let's go to Taiwan.
Is that a Super Graphics?
Man, I wish I could win a real Super Graphics for beating the game. Alright, here we are at our first game store in Taiwan. Right in front of the store they got a Sharp SF1 Super Famicom TV. You'll see a PC Engine GT handheld console. Just in the front of this store, you know that this place is going to be awesome. It looks like they have a little bit of everything. Old school and new school games, figurines, and of course, Puckman. In the store we find the AWA Mega CD. Who's ever seen one of these? It's a radio and a Mega Drive player. Here's some Asian version Super Famicom games. And we have some Asian version N64 games. You might notice I'm kind of speeding along here because you're not allowed to record in this store, but I'm trying to make it to where the trip isn't a bust. Here's some Neo Geo CD games. I see Viewpoint in there. And here's some MBS carts. I've never seen a retro store with this much rare stuff. It's pretty crazy. And this N64 looks pretty familiar. On we have a PC Engine LT, not for sale. Some Zelda Wind Waker sign, not for sale. I started to get kind of frustrated, so I went to see what else they had in the mall. And I noticed they had PlayStation and Xbox stores everywhere. That was the main thing they had in this mall. And the prices were ridiculous. You can really tell they're big into their games though. There's these huge billboards all over the mall talking about new games coming out, tournaments. It's filled wall to wall. There's also about 1 million of these geode stores, so I'm assuming Taiwan is pretty saturated with these kind of rocks. In the first store I saw a Rob the Robot set and I decided to go back for it. It was only $9,500. $9,500? Yeah. Of course that's new Taiwan dollars, so it was only $314 US. After the purchase I get permission to record. Another SF1 Sharp Famicom TV. And you'll see a lunchbox over here, not for sale. And here's a Famicom box. I would have loved to take that back. And a black Super Mario Bros. Street case, not for sale. Tales of Symphonia Gamecube. I didn't even ask the price on that one. And there's a lot of nice box N64 games, but the prices are all pretty much the same as they are in Japan. So I'm passing on most of these. And they have a nice set of Gamecube games as well. I noticed in this store most of this stuff seems to be in excellent condition. There were a few things that were torn up or yellowed, but most of this stuff was in pristine condition, which was awesome. And here's a boxed AV Famicom and an NES console without any letters on the front. I need to research that and see if that was just a replacement. Super Famicom. Here's a yellowed Tales of Symphonia Gamecube for $5,500, which is about $183. Twin Famicom, we got some box Gamecubes, and a Virtual Boy. A lot of the games and consoles are available in Japan, so I'm here to focus on rare stuff mostly. And here's a Super Famicom box, which I already have. And it's a Super Graphics. I wanted to get the PC Engine GT in the front of the store window, and now I'm going to have to leave the store and try to make a decision and come back another day. Checking out the rest of the store, there's some Sega Saturn, some PS2 games, some PS4 games. There's a PC Engine interface unit and a 3DO and a Sega V Saturn. All the rare stuff in the store, and there's one PC Engine complete game. There's some more random games and figurines, a complete in box Link to the Past, and there's some loose PC Engine games, which I don't really collect them loose, so I'm gonna pass on these. And I'm gonna go check out Taiwan while I'm thinking whether to get the Super Graphics or the PC Engine GT. And here is Taiwan. This is the Taipei 101. And here's a view from inside the Taipei 101. It's pretty awesome inside there. Thinking how many retro game stores are hidden out in this city that I'll never find. And we're going back to the mall to check out some of those PlayStation stores. And I find the store that sells these promotional type items. These are what come out whenever a new game or console comes out in Taiwan. And I find some random N64 complete in box games for 200 new Taiwan dollars each. And here's Airborder 64. This is the only game I'm going to be picking up on this trip. Here are some super clean Super Nintendo, not Super Famicom controllers. It's been a long day. Now it's time to retire to the Aztec room. Place is awesome. When we got here, we had no idea what kind of room we would be getting, and they let us pick our room. When we got there, this is the room we ended up getting, is the Aztec room, and it was super nice. It had a jacuzzi in it, a nice mat with a shower type thing. It was pretty awesome. The GT or Super Graphics. It's day 3 in Taiwan, and it seems like there's some sort of anime thing going on here in the mall, some sort of Comic-Con. And I think I made my decision. I was going to come back on day 5 and decide, but I decided to go with the Super Graphics. It's much more uncommon than the PC Engine GT, so that's my decision. That's it for Taiwan game hunting. Most of the other stores had newer stuff or figurines, so it was pretty much that one store and a couple things in some other stores. Alright, back from Taiwan, and let's check out what I got. I got the Famicom colored Rob the Robot, complete in box. Here's the NES version of Rob the Robot, and this is the Famicom colored Rob the Robot. The amiibos also came out in these different colors. I got Gyromite complete in box with that. If you open it up, the contents look as great as the box does. And finally we got Stack Up, or in Japan and Taiwan they call it Block. You can see right here it's got the little hands for Rob. It's got all the block pieces. It's complete in box as well. So I'm really excited to have both versions of Rob the Robot in my collection now. Just gonna set these guys up here. I also picked up a couple of the promotional little folders. I'm gonna have them framed. I think they'll be just a cool addition to the game room. We got one for the PS Vita. Sonic Forces. And then I got this one for free because it's their most current one. This is a game tournament they're having coming up. So I thought that was pretty cool to pick that up firsthand. I got this huge PlayStation 4 controller. It says it's an officially licensed product. I've only seen it in Taiwan. I haven't seen it around Japan or anywhere else. This is vacuum sealed, so it's really thin. I'm not sure that I want to open it yet. But when I saw it, I had to have it. I thought it was pretty sweet. And last but not least, the PC Engine Super Graphics. I've been wanting one of these for a long time. And to find one out in the wild is just crazy. Unfortunately, I'm still missing the PC Engine GT though. One day I'll get one. So if you enjoy worldwide game hunting videos and game reviews, Please make sure to click the subscribe button. It's that PC Engine right up here in this corner. It only takes a second. Go on, click it. Also, please leave a like or a comment. Until next time, I'm Wayne, and thanks for watching.